lovely throwback from Wizkid and Bracket Girl. I'm sure a lot of you are thinking of me. You should be, you should be. If you're just tuning in, where have you been? Oh my goodness, this is of course the AM Club. We've been keeping you company all the way from 8 a.m. and we are still gonna go. We have got the conversation going. This is now The Plug. And today actually, I have some very interesting gentlemen with me. I didn't know that they do things like debates in Ghana. So coming to talk to me about the Open Debate Championship, I have joining me Elisha and, oh no, I've forgotten it again.
Macharia.
Macharia. Oh, lovely. That's from Kenya, right?
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait to visit that country. So, yes, since its inception in 2015, the Premier West African Open Debate Competition has been arguably the most competitive debate tournament. And so, firstly, I mean, what is the Open Debate about?
So the Accra Open Debate is a debate tournament that happens annually. It brings students from all over the continent of Africa to Accra, Ghana, to debate about very important issues that have to do with society. So this year we have people from Ghana, Kenya, Uganda, Nigeria, all participating in the tournament.
So what would you say is really different about this debate that happens in Accra than any other debate competition that happens around the world or even in Ghana itself?
Yeah, I think Macharia would be an amazing person to answer
Yeah, I think Accra Open, first of all, as you mentioned, is one of the most competitive tournaments that exist, and it's also an open tournament, so there are levels to some of these competitions. So if it comes to competition in West Africa, you definitely want to come to Accra Open, and it's some place that people look forward to. It's also very well organized by Speech Forces, so Accra is a beautiful city. It's not just like any other places. So there are a lot of incentives for us to come to Accra that is very different from us going anywhere else because of the competition, the city, the level of like just preparation that is usually there. So it really incentivizes many people from out there to come to Accra.
To Ghana. Yes. So when you come, it's not just a debate, you get to tour the city as well.
Oh yes, definitely.
I know this is off topic, but what is your favorite thing about Ghana then?
The food. I love. I come for the jollof specifically.
Okay, so tell me a bit more about Speech Forces.
Okay, so Speech Forces was set up to ensure that people across the country are able to hone their public speaking skills. I think one of the biggest issues we have in this country is communication and critical thinking. So what that means is that people probably are talking about things, but they're not talking about the things that matter, and it affects things like our political discourse and the kind of decisions that we take, right? So our ability to speak up, our ability to think properly goes a long way to ensure that the decisions that we make and the things that we do in our life are things that are going to benefit the society in a good way. So Speech Forces has been doing a lot of things. Speech Forces has been training high schools. I am a beneficiary of it. When I was in Legon, Presbyterian Boys Secondary School, currently Speech Forces is running a debate kids club program that trains kids from as low as 7 years on how to speak properly, how to think properly, and it happens here in Accra. So Speech Forces basically is your go-to when it comes to learning how to speak properly and how to think properly.
I like that. I didn't even know that something like that even existed in the country. So teaching people from a young age how to speak properly and how to really express themselves, I'm guessing.
Exactly.
So in this competition, or when you're joining this debate, what are one of the incentives? So what is the prize, the main goal at the end?
I think the most important thing is the pride. I think saying that you won Accra Open gets you like very high street cred and very high status in debating because it's very competitive. So if you manage to make it through, you then are recognized as some of the best debaters on the continent. So that's number one. Of course, there's always the trophies and the medals, but more importantly, it's just the
pride that you get, the street cred that I won Accra Open.
Last year there was money though, so.
There was money. Oh, this year there's no money.
I don't know yet.
Okay, well, just to wrap up, how can anybody who's watching be a part of this?
Yeah, so for maybe this year it can happen because it starts today. And
starts today?
Yes, it starts today. But if you want to join future debate programs in Ghana, you follow the Speech Forces pages, the Accra Open pages. There are always events happening from Easter to December to New Year's.
Wow.
So they'll always get updates on those pages. So if they follow the social media for Speech Forces, Accra Open, and all the debate media media out there for Speech Forces, you'll get access to all the events that are happening and all the debate tournaments within the calendar year.
I like that. That sounds amazing. And your last words as to why anybody watching should join or be a part of this?
First off, it's fun, but it's equally educational. And yeah, I don't know, like you get to meet cool people like Macharia. So yeah, definitely join us if you can.
There you go. I guess if you meet people from all around the continent, there's a good way to network as well. And then you never know, might be free tickets or free housing or, discounted housing when you go to travel to those other countries. But honestly, guys, thank you so much for these lovely gentlemen joining me. Like we said, the Accra Open debate. If you want to learn how to speak properly, learn how to express yourself, or just do something as a part of a new hobby, learning is good to learn. Education is fun. Then I feel like this is the best option for you. But right now we're going to go for a quick break, and we're going to go for our second plug where we're going to meet and have a chat with the one and only Gambo. So we'll see you after this.